points so far from James Harden.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
And Cavs coach Byron Scott, of course, a distinguished playing career, 14 seasons, mostly with the Lakers, where he was part of that Showtime crew. He won 3 championships with L.A.
Irving kicks to Waiters. There's the dish to Thompson. Over Ibaka. Thompson misses.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful. Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
Westbrook with the steal. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, that happened fast. Just the immediate bucket off the steal.
Well, one of the things they have is the ability to score quickly after a turnover. And, you know, going back to Byron Scott, actually a contemporary of mine when I was playing in the NBA, he's a good leader and an excellent communicator and motivator. Scott really knows how to hold his players accountable and get them to reach their optimal level. I like the way he does his work.
The Thunder leading by 16. Cephalosha passes to Ibaka. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Now, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
And it's Miles missing.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Not a bad way to rebuild if you're Cleveland. 2 of the top 5 picks in the 2011 draft. They used those picks on Kyrie Irving and Tristan Thompson. Those guys are going to be part of the foundation of this club for many years to come.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Irving made an immediate impact for the Cavaliers, and Tristan Thompson-Clark eased into his role as the season progressed. Definitely a good duo for Cavalier basketball fans.
Well, anytime you're trying to build, it's nice to be able to get 2 important and talented building blocks in one draft, as the Cavs did. I mean, you can't say enough about how great those 2 are, because not only do they have talent, they're hard workers too, and excited about the future.
Just 3.
Oh, look out.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
You can tell a lot about a team by how it handles its business on the road. Typically, that's a good barometer of what kind of success a team is going to have, what they get done on the road. The You could see that dunk coming a mile away. Anytime he gets in that close to the bucket, it's all over.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Collison's out there.
A young team in Cleveland, and the fans were sort of learning what the team was like along with everyone else last year. They got some nice pieces. One area they showed well in was their ability to hold their own against teams from the West.
And the Thunder with some changes. Jones checked in for Ibaka. And it's Harden in for Thabo Cephalosha. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Harden gets a screen from Jones. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. 16 points for James Harden. A lot of solid point guards out west, but with Kyrie Irving, the Cavs were able to match up, Steve, with a lot of those teams.
Interesting. Kevin, they went 8-10 against Western Conference foes. Pretty good mark for a team that basically is going through a major rebuilding project.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Durant. And it's Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, this was one of the worst free throw shooting teams in the NBA last season, guys, about 72%.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Zeller, who's checked in for Verejao. Samuels comes in for Tristan Thompson. Caspi, he's checked in for Waiters. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Durant dishes to Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Guy's been an artist with that three-point shot.
He sure has been, Steve. I mean, the majority of his points have come from out there.
He kicks it to Caspi. And the foul called on Daquan Cook. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
Stolen by Durant. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
Yeah, a breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
Here's Miles. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gibson with the steal. Caspi passes to Miles, and he makes good on the layup. Miles has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
It's good on the putback. Collison's got 5.
I can tell you for sure they didn't want this. I actually can guarantee it. They're getting pounded, brutalized inside.
It wouldn't be so bad if they were getting the same looks on the other end, but that's just not the case.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Zeller. Tristan Thompson comes in for Samardo Samuels. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for C.J. Miles. Then for the Thunder, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Collison. Cephalosha comes in for Daquan Cook. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Maynard. Shots good by Gibson.
Now they're finally making some inroads here by knocking down shots from the perimeter.
You know, and on defense, you start to get a little nervous now when shot making is going as well as it has for them. I mean, it's like a stampede, an avalanche. And you definitely not only hear them coming, you feel them. You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Waiters is checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ibaka is checked in. Irving kicks to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Waiters dishes to Thompson. Over Ibaka. Thompson misses.
Well, you look at Kendrick Perkins, traded a couple seasons ago from Boston to Oklahoma City. The numbers are down from his Boston days, but it is a different team. Oklahoma City, much more perimeter-oriented. They really ask Perkins just to defend and rebound.
And good on the basket. Book it. 21 points for James Harden.
Well, they haven't had to ask him to do too much, but he's doing whatever's needed out there.
Westbrook against Irving. Waiters. Back to Irving. Ball's knocked loose. Over Westbrook. The shot is off. Good D by Westbrook. Part of the story for Perkins with his numbers going down somewhat. He underwent knee surgery. We called that back in 2010, Clark. It can take a couple of years to come back from that.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly, Kevin, because you can come back within a year of a knee injury, but it's not until that second year when you've had a chance to work on your knee and your game that you get back close to 100%.
Here's Ibaka, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Varejao passes to Thompson. Goes up with the stripe, and the shot is good. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Kevin, he's not always looking to put up big numbers, but he's doing a nice job here.
Westbrook kicks to Cephalosha. Here's Harden on the wing. Harden left side. Over Waiters. James Harden again. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Varejao against Perkins. Right side Irving. Over Westbrook. And again it's Cleveland.
A nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Here's Harden, and it's blocked. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And this was an excellent free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. About 81% as a team.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by 17. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Hi, guys. Today's uncontainable game is James Harden. Coming off the bench, he has been just the kind of energy his team needed and given the starters a run for their money in production.
Great, Doris. Thanks. And when you look at that textbook contribution, guys, coming from one of your reserves, he really fit that definition here tonight.
Yeah, he's really been the X factor in this game. You know, to be honest, I don't think they were ready for him defensively. It seemed like they just didn't have a plan on how to guard him.
Well, you know, one of the things about having a guy like him come off the bench is that it gives you a burst. He's a power surge, and he creates immediate matchup problems, especially when he gets hot.
Maynard, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. The pass to Miles. He passes to Waiters. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
Jones dishes to Cook. Back to Jones. Goes up, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 15.
You know, it is really hard to miss shots that close to the basket.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Samuels the pass to Gibson, and there's the feed to Miles. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but, you know, you got to be smart, too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Zeller. Tristan Thompson comes in for Samardo Samuels. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Waiters.
Well, one thing that you can't say is that the Thunder's rise to the top caught anyone by surprise. In the annual GM survey before the season started, more than 2/3 of the general managers in the league picked Oklahoma City to win the West.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in. Durant, he's covered by Thompson. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. And you look at the roster they have, and Steve, you kind of alluded to it around the league. They were garnering great success. The stars like Westbrook and Durant, so much youth. It's no wonder all those GMs, Clark, that Steve was just talking about, picked Oklahoma City.
And the scary thing is that they'll keep getting picked over and over again. I mean, they have a lot of depth and a lot of skill, and I just see them getting better and better each season.
Waiters, he's checked in for Daniel Gibson.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of a nice, smooth finger roll. I like it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
It's been no postseason action for Cleveland since LeBron James left. Overall, it seems the franchise goes on these spurts of making and not making the playoffs. I don't think they'll have to wait too long before getting back there, though. A lot of good young players in the Cavs system now.
Durant kicks to Cephalosha. Over Varejau. Oh, that's blocked. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Outside Irving. Pass to Waiters. Fires for 3. That is good. Getting back, Clark, to what you said about Cleveland. Postseason not a problem for them, but the franchise still looking for their first championship.
Well, they came close. Remember, 2007, they made the finals, although they did get swept by San Antonio. But that was when LeBron James was around. And ever since the trade, or I should say the defection of LeBron, ultimately it was a sign-and-trade, but ever since LeBron left, they've been in rebuilding mode here in Cleveland.
Offensive rebound. Back to Irving. This is Miles. Feeds to Irving. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, one thing you might not know about Kyrie Irving, he's actually an Australian citizen. His dad played professionally down under, and so Irving was actually born in Melbourne, just like Andrew Bogut.
And Kyrie Irving actually toyed with the idea of playing for Australia's national team for a while.
Yeah, but I think his first choice remains to play for Team USA, and given the start to his NBA career, things may fall right in line in that regard.
I think the 2 most explosive point guards in the league right now, Kevin, are Derrick Rose and Westbrook. We just haven't seen the kind of point guards in league history with this kind of finishing ability at the rim.
Well, he does a great job absorbing contact, double clutching, and if he gets a good step on you, forget about it. He can throw it down with the best of them.
They're just getting better offensively as the game goes along, making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
And they're playing hard and playing smart too, Steve. They've just been very, very good.
They continue to pull down misses, and that's how they're maintaining this lead.
Yeah, well, one and done is the recipe for continuing to hold on to a lead. You don't want to let the other team back in it by giving them extra possession.
Down low. Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Showing no mercy. They are getting after them at both ends of the floor.
Continuing to add to the lead as the minutes tick away.
To the middle, Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 24 points for Kevin Durant.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Our defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
James Harden. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside Irving, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
And Verajao kicks to Miles.
He's trying to get it going from outside.
And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket. The alley-oop pass right into the layup. Outstanding play that time.
Absolutely. The technique couldn't have been any better.
Bro, that's 2 guys who really love playing together, and it shows on that play.
Verajao with a screen on Westbrook. Miles. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark. That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
For the Cavaliers, Zeller, who's checked in for Verajao. Samuels comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for James Harden. There's the pick. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The Thunder leading by 22. It's Westbrook with the drive. Ibaka dishes to Sefolosha. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Kicks it to Sefolosha. Clock at 6. Back to Durant. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Thunder score.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
And here is Gibson. But they recover it. Here's Zeller. From the left block, he sends it through. Zeller's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a really poor job boxing out there, guys. A momentary lapse in concentration, I think.
Outside Durant from 18 feet away. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Durant. That's 10 points for Serge Ibaka. Stolen by Durant. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Over Zeller. There's the block. Now here's Gibson. Here's Samuels. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
The Thunder shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Back to Perkins. He feeds it to Sefolosha. Good.
Well, the outcome is not in question now. They've got it all wrapped up.
Agreed. I mean, they're just looking to simply run the clock out now.
The shot and game clock separated by 4, and Gibson kicks to Miles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Sefolosha passes to Ibaka. Westbrook. Back to Ibaka. Misses. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.